Good evening, respected leaders, distinguished JCs, and dear friends from across the nation. A very warm welcome to all of you to yet another powerful chapter of India Incredible, the story of real India. India is not just a nation defined by borders. India is a living spirit shaped by courage, sacrifice, faith, and an unbreakable sense of belonging. Every region of our country strengthens this spirit in its own unique way. Some regions lead with wisdom, some with innovation, and some with unmatched courage. Tonight, we journey to a land where bravery flows through generations, where hard work is worshipped, and where resilience is not taught, it is lived. Tonight, under the India Incredible series, we proudly spotlight Punjab, a land where courage is rooted in the soil, faith lives in the heart, and service defines identity. Punjab has not only defended the nation in times of crisis, but nourished it in times of peace through food, faith, leadership, and sacrifice. Punjab stands tall as one of India's strongest pillars, emotionally, culturally, and historically. This is a land where fear never found a permanent home, where generations have grown up with a deep sense of duty, discipline, and dignity. Punjab has given India fearless warriors, selfless martyrs, spiritual reformers, and enterprising leaders. From the timeless teachings of Sri Guru Nanak Dev Ji, rooted in equality, service, and truth, to the legacy of sacrifice that shaped India's freedom and unity, Punjab's contribution is beyond measure. Here, spirituality and strength walk hand in hand. Faith is not passive, it inspires action. Service is not optional, it is a way of life. Punjab also represents India's agricultural backbone, entrepreneurial drive, and global presence. Its people carry India's value wherever they go, with confidence, pride, and generosity. Punjab teaches us a powerful leadership lesson. True strength is not aggression, it is resilience. True leadership is not dominance, it is service. To understand India's courage, one must understand Punjab, because Punjab reminds us that leadership begins with conviction, compassion, and an unshakable sense of purpose. And tonight, we explore this remarkable state through a leader who lives its spirit every day. To take up through on this journey of Punjab, we have with us JC Inderpal Singh Talwar. JC IPS Talwar brings with him over 24 years of rich cross industry experience, blending professionalism with purpose. A seasoned trainer, life and business coach, and management consultant, he has worked across industries such as travel, pharma, and business operations, giving him a rare ability to connect learning with real world application. As the founder of DT Strategic Consultants, he has empowered professionals, entrepreneurs, and organizations through structured, outcome driven training and coaching interventions. His credentials include ICF PCC Professional Certified Coach, Certified NLP Practitioner, Certified POSH Trainer, National Trainer JCI India. Within JCI, he is known for his clarity, discipline, and transformative approach to leadership development. His training philosophy is simple yet powerful. Training is not about information, it is about transformation. He truly reflects the Punjabi spirit, grounded, fearless, authentic, and impact oriented. May I now invite JC Inderpal Singh Talwar to take us through today's session and help us experience Punjab not just as a state but as a living force through his eyes. The floor is yours, sir.
Thank you so much, Sitesh, for the wonderful wisdom of words, not only for me, for the land of contributors, the Punjab. Every line you have spoken, it has goosebumps in me. And that is a reason that the day when you just posted a message, sir, that we want someone to have a session on Punjab, I absolutely, without waiting any second, I said that I'm there to for this land of contribution, for this leadership hub. Yes, my dear friends. Now, I need two things. What I request for everyone is just switch on your cameras first. That's a one personal, humble request to each one of you. And what I request from your side is this is something, this program, which I have designed right from my heart. And if you're going to participate in this session, this will definitely going to double my energy. Thank you so much, Jason sir for switching on your camera. I want everyone to kindly, if you could able to please switch on your camera, that will be great of us. Shall I have a permission to call all of you my friends? If your answer is yes, kindly write Y in the chat box. Yes in the chat box. Thank you so much, Nirmala ma'am. Thank you, Sitesh. Thank you. Thank you so much. And before jumping into the session, I would like to welcome Zone 1 ZP, my ZP, JC Somen Goel sir. Thank you so much for being here, Somen
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
And I can recognize the presence of Karan Chopra also from our zone. Thank you so much, Karan, for being here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Okay, my dear friends, as I have already spoken, that Punjab is more than an agriculture and a food. Punjab is a civilization. It's a leadership hub. It's a land of contributors, and we're going to see how it is there. Thank you so much. We have already have an introduction for myself. There comes the first word from Punjab, that is GINU. And I welcome you all from the JCI Triprayar. Thank you so much, Sitesh, the LO president, for giving me this opportunity. And there comes the first word from Punjab, GINU. That is welcome. Now, when we talk about Punjab, Punjab has contributed to India's food security, defense, entrepreneurship, and global leadership, as LO president has wonderfully explained. Now, when did the Punjab come into existence? It was 1st November 1966, and the capital for Punjab is Chandigarh. Who was the first CM for Punjab? Mr. Gopi Chand Bhargava. He was the first CM for Punjab. Now, when you talk about Punjab, what exactly Punjab means is, it's 5 rivers are there. And what are those rivers? Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Satluj, and Beas. These are the 5 rivers which actually make the name, which contributes towards the naming of a state, that is Punjab. Now, before I may move forward, I would like to ask you, my dear friends, type the first word that comes in your mind when you hear Punjab. What is that first word that comes in your mind when you hear Punjab? Okay, bravery, sacrifice, tunak, tunak, tunak. Wonderful. Okay. Oh, bale bale. Thank you, Nirmala ma'am. Sarson ka saag. Absolutely, yes, Somin sir. Large hearted. Yes, Sitesh. Absolutely. Dance. Yes, oh, bale bale. Wonderful. We're going to dance tonight for sure. Thank you so much for participating, my dear friends. So we just shared that, how that names come from Punjab is because of those 5 rivers. And out of those 5, 3 are absolutely right now in India and 2 are there in Pakistan. There comes the lively photograph of my Punjab, my dear friends, your Punjab. You can see right the Golden Temple, and you can see the people they are enjoying. That's April. That's Baisakhi. That is a time when the people cut the crop and they celebrate. They go to Guru house. They bow there. They give a gratitude for thank you so much for those crops, my dear Guru. Now, before we move on, now if you have roots in Punjab, kindly post a emoji with red heart. If you have anyone has a roots in Punjab, no sir, only in spirit. Okay, wonderful. We have 2 people from Punjab, and I'm waiting for those. I think they might be searching. Yeah, there comes the first emoji. Only friends. Okay, thank you, Karan. Thank you so much. Now, next, what I want is now anyone who has visited Punjab anytime can post a yellow heart. Yellow heart. Come on, come on, come on. Yellow hearts. There you are searching for the yellow hearts. Where is it? I can find out green one. I can find the red one. Where is that yellow one? Okay. There we have the first yellow heart coming from the ZP Zone 1. Somen sir, thank you so much. If ZP can find out, you can also find out for sure. There we have Sitesh sir. Okay. Copy paste. Okay. Only Nirmala ma'am has also visited. I think she could not able to copy paste the emoji. There you have Karan Chopra is also there. There we have she copied and she's going to pasting over there. Okay. I think by the time that yellow heart coming from Nirmala ma'am, let's move on to our next question. Thank you so much, Nirmala ma'am. Thank you so much. So anyone has, oh, there we have the MP Mathivanan sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Now comes the third and the final question. Movie about Punjab. Any movie if you would have seen? I'm waiting for that blue heart emoji. Any movie of Punjab relating to Punjab? Purely Punjabi movie? Some kind of glimpse of Punjab is there? Okay, Karan, thank you so much. Sitesh has already, okay. Okay, okay, okay. So I think I need to have more hard works for Punjab. Let people start visiting Punjab. Let people start seeing the movie about Punjab. Roots will definitely going to take time. There we have the history of Punjab, my dear friends. Now, when the yellow president was saying that resilience is there, that energy is there, that sacrifice is there, it is because of this piece of land, my dear friends. And when you talk about the history of this Punjab, 1570, Guru Nanak Sahib was there, the first guru of Sikhism. They came in the 15th to 17th of century. But Guru Nanak Sahib has given us the three major learnings. And if you could see right in your left hand top, that says Naam Japo, Kirt Karo, and Vand Chako. I'll repeat Naam Japo, Kirt Karo, and Vand Chako. They are self explanatory words, my dear friends. Naam Japo is meditate. Guru Nanak Dev Ji has never said that you join Sikhism. Wherever you are there in your religion, you are a Muslim, if you are a Christian, if you are belongs to any other community, he says wherever you are, be there strongly. Follow the protocols of that religion. And in Sikhism, they says Naam Japo, meditate. For every Sikh followers, he has given three broadly learnings. Kirt Karo. Kirt Karo is what? This is Kirt. Two hands, 10 fingers we have. So whatever you are doing with these two hands, the hard worship, do hard worship for your living. And then one shako. That's a wonderful principle, my dear friends. What is that one shako is? Take a scenario that there are 10 people and all 10 of them are earning 100 rupees each. Somehow, the 10th people, 9 people, they are continuing to earn 100 rupees, but somehow something happens, helplessness, it was not in hands, but that 10th people could not able to earn. Now that third line, Vand Chako, means that those 9 people will share 10 rupees each from their pocket, and that is the way the 10th people will have the 100 rupees. That is one shako. That is, we also call it as a daswand. Daswand is the 10th part of your earnings that comes, that must be shared in the charity. Here comes the two principles I would like to share over here. One chako is not only for the wealth you have, it is also for your breaths. What is that? Now, my Nanima used to share this Pankti. Our ZP sir and Karan Chopra may recognize that, it says that 24,000 खर्चे हमेशा आमदन मूल ना थीवे जी जिस बंदे नु एडा घाटा सो बंदा क्यों जीवे जी. I'll immediately gonna translate it. So there are 24,000 of breaths a human being is taking in a day. Now we are all entrepreneurs, right? And when I say entrepreneur, you're going to must realize the concept of earning and expenses. Now, if you have only expenditure for the 6 months, are you going to be able to survive as an entrepreneur? No, absolutely you cannot. Unless or until you have a earning, you cannot survive. So this line says if you are spending 24,000 breaths in a day, so you're going to expend only doing expenses. You're only expending, my dear friends. The third line, one shako, the Daswant also says that you should contribute your 10th part of your breaths, that is 2400 breaths, should be dedicated to the meditation. That's a wonderful thing. Now, Guru Nanak Sahib says equality for all. That is why he said, "So kyo manda aakhiye jit jamme rajan." That simply says the female who has given to the birth of kings and who has made kingdoms, that should never be called below normal. That should be always given that respect which she needs. Because at the time of when Sikhism was there, the female was asked to put herself in a long ghungat. She was not supposed to show her face. She was not supposed to show her face. In some communities, she was given the respect of a juti, the sandal. Guru Nanak Sahib could not see that. That is why he has written in the Asa Divar, so kyo manda kiye jit jame rajan. That is where this community has a lot of respect for the females. Now, honest living kit karo, service seva, service. That's something I think you might would have been seen Sikh community doing sevas of langar around the world, wherever you found those natural calamities, the earthquake, the floods. They do not bother about themselves, because we believe that Sikhs, they take birth for others, they live for others, and they die for others. That is the reason whenever there are calamities, you would have seen the Punjab in just 4 months back, there was a floods like anything. 1988, after 1988, that kind of destruction has been done by the floods just 4 months back. But could you believe, my dear friends, not even a single people from the villages. I'll just give you an example. When I was there in grassroots level for the floods, that was something which my goosebumps were there, my tears were there. We were actually traveling in a trolley, and a person came around. A person came from a home, and when he sees that there is a material going for the floods, his the entire house was flooded. Even then, he brought one bag of full of gehu, the crop, and he said, "Let this be for the floods." That is a spirit, my dear friends. Even they, though they are in a deep problem, but that service part is always there. Langar is there, discipline is there, courage is there. That is something which is coming from our history. Now you can see two photographs, my dear friends. One is photograph of our ninth Guru, Guru Tegh Bahadur Sahib, when the group of people from Kashmir, Kashmiri Pandits, they approached the ninth Guru that the Mughals are, you know, they are asking us either to be beheaded or accept the Mughals, the community Muslims. And the kind of beheadedness, it was in huge. So they approached our ninth Guru. Why we have taken this? Why this part is coming in the history? We always say that sacrifice, land of contributions. Where does they are coming from? I'm just taking you back. So they approached our ninth Guru that please help us. Now that is a time when our 10th Guru, he was just 9 years of age, and he advised his dad, his father, Guru Tegh Bahadur Sahib, Father, no one else apart from you can sacrifice. Go and help these group of pandits and sacrifice yourself. That's a advice coming from a 9 years old son. Can you believe, my dear friends? Then This is the left picture which is depicting, and look at the right picture, my dear friends. That's something which always bring a goosebumps, which always brings a lot of tears. There are three people, one of them being wrapped up in the cotton, and he was life death. He was fired live. One picture you can see a person is put up in a bowl full of water and he was boiled to death. And look at the third picture, it might not be clear. A person is absolutely being cut off right in the middle, right in the middle. And when he was alive, and when the Mughals asked, and the person who is there right in the case is our ninth Guru, Guru Tegh Bahadur Sahib. The person, it is a ritual that when somebody is going to given a death, he's been asked, what is your, if you have any last wish or something like that. So all of the three, what they said, when we have been giving these punishments to death, let our faces be facing our Guru, because we are taking right away from the front. That's a sacrifice, my dear friends. And that for two others, not for him. That is why I said a Sikh is born for others, he lives for others, and he dies for others. That's an absolutely example for this. And then there was our ninth Guru, his head was beheaded, and only to protect the Kashmiri Pandits. That's the history, my dear friends. There comes Now, there comes, I was referring to the 10th Guru who was 9 years old. You can see in the left picture, my dear friends, a person, our 10th Guru, Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj, with his four sons. And let me give you the age of those four sons. The elder one was just 16 years of age, younger to one was 13 years of age, and the two younger ones were absolutely at the lap of our Guru, Baba Zorawar Singh and Baba Fateh Singh. They were just 7 years and 9 years of age. And if you could see the right side of the picture, you can see there is a battle going on, the Battle of Chamkaur Sahib, where the two sons, Baba Ajit Singh Ji and Baba Jujar Singh Ji, they sacrificed themselves. And let me tell you, my dear friends, Baba Ajit Singh Ji has got 395 arrows on his body. 395 arrows. One time the death would have lost, but he didn't lost his courage. That is a history from where we get courage, my dear friends. And look at the last picture. That picture always brings a lot of goosebumps, my dear friends. You would have seen a picture called Char Sahibzade. If you would have not seen, noted down that picture. For sure, see that picture in front of with your entire family, especially the smaller kids. Now, my dear friends, the 7-year-old Baba Zorawar Singh Ji and Baba Fateh Singh Ji and a 7-year-old Baba Zorawar Singh Ji, they were buried live in the wall. Guru Gobind Singh Ji have lost 7 people from his have rather given those 7 people their sacrifice to the community, to the panth, to the others. He lost his father, he lost his 4 sons, he lost himself, he lost his mother. That is a kind of sacrifice history we have, my dear friend. And then came this Maharaja Ranjit Singh, which has given us a inclusive governance. When I say inclusive governance is Maharaja Ranjit Singh has never given that majority to Sikhs. Now, if you're gonna go and explore the governance of Maharaja Ranjit Singh, who is also called as the Lion of Punjab, you may find the Hindus, you may find the Muslims in his cabinet. That was a wonderful thing, that he always gave those inclusive atmosphere to everyone. Let every religion to be lived as per their protocols. Now, contribution for the nation, that's very, very important. Punjab contributes about 7.7% of the Indian Army rank and file personnel, even though the state has only around 2.3% of the Indian population. That is to be noted, my dear friend. Only 2.3% of the total Indian population and contributing towards 7.7% towards the Indian army. Now look at the history. Sikhs were only about 2% of the Indian population. We have discussed this. They formed a significant portion of the British Indian Army and were deployed in major theaters of both world wars. And look at that figure, my dear friends. That's a contribution. That's a history. 83,005 Sikh soldiers were killed not to protect Punjab. Make that line. Sikhs are born for others, they live for others, and they die for others. Now, Indian National Army, out of 42,000 recruits in INA under Subhash Chandra Bose, about 28,000 were Sikhs. Again, contributed. Freedom struggle sacrifices. Historical data shows that Sikhs made up about 77% of those hanged by the British for revolutionary activities. 77%, because that is there in the blood. They ask themselves, okay, I'm ready to be hanged, my dear friends. That's something which comes from inside. 81% of those imprisoned for life, and 61% of those killed in Jallianwala massacre area. Anybody of you, do you know about Jallianwala massacre? Just write yes in the chat box if you know what is Jallianwala massacre. 100%. Thank you. Thank you so much, Sitesh. Now, despite being only 2% of Indian population, Sikhs have disproportionately sacrificed their lives in global and national military services, earning high gallantry honors. Now, Major Arjan Singh. Do somebody know who is Major Arjan Singh? Late Major Arjan Singh? If you know, kindly say yes in the chat box. Now, he was the only Indian Sikh chief of Indian Air Force who has 5 gallantry stars on his collars. Now, even if you see today, the chief for Air Force, he has only 4 stars. Only Major Arjan Singh was having 5 stars. That's a gallantry award, the highest gallantry award he has. Okay, that was the first time, and now it's time for the quiz. Let's see who all are sleeping, who all are enjoying. There you have. The first question comes. 3 questions are there. How do you say welcome in Punjabi?
Ji, ayu, ayahu, aluhu, something.
Okay, okay. Almost near to the correct answer. Somebody can correct, and the answer goes to Nirmala ma'am. Ji Ayanu. Ji Ayanu. When was Punjab reorganized?
1966.
Absolutely. The first part is good. About the rest of the part? 1st November. Okay, last question says name any 2 rivers contributing to the Punjab's name. Any 2 rivers.
River Bias, where Satluj, Ravi.
Satluj, Vyas, Chenab.
Chenab.
Absolutely right.
Yeah.
Absolutely right. Okay, thank you so much for the participation, my dear friends. Now, there comes the culture traditions. What is a cultural tradition? I'm just playing an audio. Volume is there? Ma'am, with both hands, Nirmala ma'am. Preeti ma'am. Please enjoy. Wonderful. Uma. So thank you so much for participation. You know, scientifically, it has been analyzed, it has been found that when the Bhangra is there, the endorphins they are released. the dopamine is released, the serotonin is released, and they actually lift up your mood. They are the stress releasers. Absolutely, Punjabiyan the battery charge rendi hai. Yes, Sitesh, absolutely right. You might would have mistaken sometimes if you find a sick Punjabi who is dancing like anything, don't misconcept that he is drugged. That is inculcated, that is there already there in the veins. So they need not to have. Now, when we talk about the culture, Bhangra is one of our culture, and look at the right side figure, which is called as a Lohri. I think Onam is there in South, same days. So this has been celebrated when the entire community gets together, the family gets together, they bonfire, they have those rituals of doing puja and urping to this fire and then asking this fire, the Lodi, for the gratitude and for the rest of the year, the let that the waves of peace coming to their houses. There comes, that's a wonderful picture, my dear friends. And every time when you see this, what is that picture called as? Let me ask you what is that? Langar? Absolutely right. Absolutely right. And I've shared that the Vand Chako, the 10th part of your charity, the 10th part of your breaths, and there comes the wealth part when you are contributing towards the community kitchen. And let me tell you, my dear friends, okay, before that, let's see that one video.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, Sat Sri Akal. Today we are at Harmandir Sahib, or globally known as the Golden Temple. Today we're going to take a look inside this temple, what it means to the Sikh community, and explore the world's largest community kitchen. So we have just taken off our shoes. The next step is to ensure we are clean. So we wash our hands. One important thing that I have to mention is anyone who enters the temple must cover their hair beforehand. So to get into the temple, you walk through a small stream of water, and that is the holy water that cleans the feet. Right in front of us, the Golden Temple. It is absolutely magical. So we are here on the weekend where visitors can reach up to 600,000 a day. So you can just feel the energy and all these people coming together with one spirit. You feel just this warmth around you the whole time that you're walking here. There are 4 doors on the temple, one on each side, to represent welcoming. So no matter where you're from, no matter who you are, no matter what your religion, this is open for you. This is a home for you. We are now at the main entrance of the temple where Sikhs from around the world come to pay their respects to Guru Granth Sahib Ji, which is the holy scripture that they all come to see and to pay respects to. So one important core of the Sikh community, how all this is able to be maintained and how the Sikh community around the world is able to thrive, is that every Sikh shares a part of their wealth. And if they don't have the capacity to donate money, they donate 10% of their time to supporting the Sikh community. So speaking about donations, we're about to visit the largest community kitchen in the world where anyone can come and eat for free. So as soon as you enter, you see all this wood that's used to start the fire to cook the dal. It is incredible. Here we are in front of one of the dal pots, and this is up to 300 kilograms of dal. Wow, it is heavy. This guy is strong. Now we're in one of the areas where they prepare the vegetables, where volunteers come to cut up the vegetables to prepare for the stew to be made to give to people. And my eyes are burning, watering up so bad. So now I've been invited to help to prepare the ginger for the stew. So what I've been told is that people come from around the world to be able to contribute their time and their energy to give service here, and to be able to support and help is a big honor. And now we're gonna go to the chapati section. So here we have the machine, and as you can see, it gets cut up into small pieces, then it gets flattened out here, then it goes into the cooker there. And here is the final result, all these chapatis. Now we're gonna take it through to get some ghee on it. And here's what's really cool. There's benches here. Anyone can just sit down and start working. So here we are in the second bakery. Here, everything from the preparation to the cooking is done by hand. So we have just seen the whole process of how the food is prepared. Now it's time to see how it's served. Let's go to the dining hall. Hello, are you hungry? I'm starving. Hi. So now we're in the lunch hall, getting served our first little bit.
Take this one, like this. Only one.
Thank you. So here we have our chapati. Here we have our dan. This is where it all comes together, where everyone, regardless of where you're from, how much you have, what you believe in, you all sit here as equals and enjoy a meal together. Bismillah. Very tasty. They say to come and eat here at the Golden Temple. Assalamu alaikum everyone. Sat Sri Akal. Today we are at
That was wonderful. Now, two things what I want to share over here is that as the person who made the video, he shared that there are four doors of Darbar Sahib. Before that, I think one or two people have said that they have visited Darbar Sahib, right? So there are four doors of Darbar Sahib. And the magical thing about those four doors are every stair is coming down. That's the reason behind that. Every step when you are coming down, your ego is going. By the time you have the last step, you're absolutely out of your ego. If you are coming to Guru's place, you have to first leave your ego first. Now we have two principles. The first principle says that pehle sangat, pehle pangat, pache sangat, which means that anyone who is going to visit Darbar Sahib, the Golden Temple, he should have first langar. What is the reason behind that? Because once you are taking a langar, you are settling down on the earth. There are chances on your right you have a multi-millionaire sitting in front of you in your right, and there are chances somebody rickshaw puller is sitting in on your left. No, everyone is equal over here. Whether the person on your right or you yourself or the person who is on your left, you have to have a prasada like this with two hands. Once you have those two hands together, again the kind of ego which was left behind, it has gone. Now Guru says, once you are absolutely free of your ego, now come to my darshan. That is the time when you will feel you're absolutely top of the world. Now we have the culture for Baisakhi, we have that Hula Malla, we have Tiyans, and this is Tiyans festival is wonderfully being celebrated in JCI. ZP sir is there, he must agree with that. At every LO of JCI, they are celebrating Tiya. The ladies they are celebrating this wonderful festival. And then we have Jod Mela also. The two sons of Guru Gobind Singh Ji, they have lost. That is a Jod Mela. There is around 13 days Mela is there, which is also there. Then we have Gurpurabs. All the 10 Gurus, their birth dates, their sacrifice date, and everything they are celebrating. How they are celebrating? Just going to Gurudwara, meditating, helping in seva, contributing in seva, and then at the last you can see the prasad. How many of you have taken this kada prasad? Can you please write yes in the chat box if you have ever tasted or taken the kada prasad? Just write me, okay? Okay, that is wonderful, ma'am. And you would have realized the moment when you have that kada prasad, kind of some vibration is there. You believe that your body has taken to a different level now. Again, a quiz time is there. So we have discussed the cultures. So there you have. What is this picture depicting of? Can you please write in the chat box?
Langar.
Okay, there you have. Absolutely right. Langar. Where is the largest community kitchen in the world?
Golden Temple.
Absolutely. Amritsar, Golden Temple.
Sir, yeah.
See, there are three ways you can do seva. One is langar seva, and then the people after eating the food, the utensils, the used utensils, they are washed away. They are washed away in a wonderful people, and people are desperate to wash those your utensils. And then comes the part, the your shoes, right? When you going to go to Gurdwara, there are proper joda ghar, shoes houses there, and people are absolutely again desperate to do that seva because they believe that is the only mode. The shoes has brought you to Guru's house. So they do like this. Thank you, those shoes, for bringing those people in the Guru's house. Sangat. Now let's talk about Punjabi food. So before taking to this, how many of you have eaten the Punjabi food? Just write I in the chat box. I, okay. Okay. Nirmala ma'am. Okay. Triple I. Somebody else who has eaten the Punjabi food? No one else. So from today onwards, you would definitely would like to have the Punjabi food for sure. So there comes the dal makhni. It's a wonderful food. Every Punjabi house is making this dal makhni every day. 7 to 8 hours. This will keep on cooking on the stove, on the that stove. Wow, yes. And look at the way the white makhan is there. Normally, restaurants they are using the cream, but the authentic dal makhani, you will always see the white makhan is there, which has been absolutely used on the top of this dal makhani. So we have a one video. Go through that.
Legendary Restaurants of India, episode 16. Hi guys, today I'm taking you to Ludhiana and I'm talking about the OG Baba Chicken. Baba's was started as a small eatery in 1962 by Sardar Himmat Singh, who was known for his long beard and lovingly called Babaji. Now they have multiple branches in India and abroad. And in addition to the legendary Baba's butter chicken, it's also known for other North Indian delicacies, including fried fish. Have you ever dined at Baba's in Ludhiana? What are your favorite dishes? Let me know in the comments. Cheers. Legendary restaurants of
Before moving on, can we have some kind of reactions that there were there after seeing that video? Mouth watering. Now, before that, how many of you are okay? Well, mouth watering. How many of you are non-vegans? Can you write NV? And those who are vegans can write V only. NV and V. NV. Okay. NV. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you.
सा कोई प्यारा कोई मासूम नहीं है क्या चीज हो तुम खुद तुम्हें मालूम.
That is, winter's most mouth-watering food for Punjab. That is makki ki roti and sarson ka saag with absolutely white makhan on the top. And if you guys anytime get a chance to have that lassi from where the makhan is getting out, that's a wonderful lassi. That is actually a remedy for many diseases. But that the only condition is that should be absolutely fresh. Now, talking about the Punjab food, we have rajma chawal, we have chole chawal, we have kadi chawal, we have aloo ka pranthas, and there comes the most wonderful breakfast of ours is chole bhature. By the way, health, don't talk about health over here, right? Only talk about food. And there comes the Amritsari fish. It's a wonderful fish. Now, we have few sweets also, which are now world famous sweets. And one among them is Chana Barfi from Sharman Sweets. So you would have seen the Anil Kapoor's daughter. I'm missing her name. Anil Kapoor's daughter. Marriage was there.
Sonam Kapoor.
Sonam Kapoor. On her marriage, Sharman Jain has sent this chana barfis. They were being served, and it's wonderful. Sugar level is absolutely ideal. And there comes Nirmala ma'am, lassi. Many different types of lassis are there. Pinni pedas are now being mixed in the lassis. There are sweet lassis. There are chaj also there. But this makes the day wonderful. Again, quiz time. Which food reflects Punjabi personality? Which food reflects the Punjabi personality?
सरसों का this and makhan ki roti.
Okay. Sitesh sir? Non-veg food. Okay. The butter chicken. The fish. Wonderful. So another question which is just which Punjabi food you like the most?
Chole bhature
Uh-huh.
and lassi.
Sitesh saying paranthas. Wonderful. Butter chicken also. Okay, wonderful. Now let's talk about the heritage tourism in Punjab. So we have a rock garden right in the capital of the city. Nekchand has built this rock garden, beautifully been built up with the waste materials. So the entire structures, the statues you are seeing, they are absolutely built in with the waste of materials. And then you can see there is a Sukna Lake in the Chandigarh again. This is wonderful lake where you can enjoy boating. Now we have Golden Temple already spoken about, and then we have about this Golden Apple is there. Then this is there, Wagah border. So retreat ceremonies there. So wonderfully, look at the right picture. The people they enjoy because the kind of tempo being built right from the Indian side or from the the Pakistani side. They are asking, okay. So there is a competition. Who yells bigger? Who yells more than the country? And that's a wonderful spirit you have where you find the Indian forces. They are standing, for us, they are protecting us. Look at the two flags ones, they are coming down. That's a wonderful retreat ceremony. You can always have that Wagah border. Here comes any guesses which picture is this? Any guesses? So you can find hills also in that place. So wonderful picture. Beautiful place which is called as Anandpur Sahib. This is the place where our 10th Guru, the 9th Guru, the entire family stayed away, right? That is the place where around many years of his life, both 10th Guru and 9th Guru, they stayed over there on Anandpur Sahib and they were to leave that place. Every 500 meters, you will find something which has been done by that Guru. So many Gurdwaras are already made over there. Do not miss to go to this particular place, Anandpur Sahib. You can find wonderful hills at the back. This is a wonderful, beautiful place. You can have it. Again, the quiz time. Which place would you like to visit now? That's a commitment coming from you. Wagah border. Okay. Wonderful. Nirmala ma'am.
I have
Golden Temple
visited
also.
Wagah border and that rock garden and everything. But this
Anandpur Sahib.
Anantapur I haven't gone to. I think I'll go and visit that place.
So that is Anandpur. Sitesh,
Anandapur.
yeah. ANAND.
Oh, not T.
ANAND. Anand.
Anandapur. Okay.
For Sahib. That is the exact spelling. Okay, thank you so much, friends. Now comes to the lifestyle of Punjab. How their people are wearing. That is a wonderful picture, Every Punjab villages, a male, you can see a dhoti, kurta, and a turban is there. And look at the female. Wonderful, respectful. That's a village's sight. And you should have that danda also in your hand, the stick in your hand. Jamla yat, we call it. And this is the modern picturization today as of now. The people are, they actually ready like a king. Whenever any Sikh is, preparing for a marriage, he wants him to be look like a king. Look at the two pictures. Two marriages pictures are there from Punjab. The theme they are having, that's a lifestyle. They're going to match the turban with the pocket square. Look at the bride. She's looking wonderful, beautifully with those wonderful goggles are there. That's a lifestyle. This is groom. And we have that tradition of having that kirpan in his hands. Whenever you see a groom, he always have that kirpan in his hand. We'll talk about that. We have something. And this is a picture which you would have not seen, my dear friends. That is again a picture because these were the pictures when they are getting ready for others, right? Might look handsome in the eyes of others, but this is a picture when they get prepared, they always want that I want to be best in the eyes of my guru. That's a wonderful male and female They have, we call it Chola, the Kirpan is there, the Dumala is there. You can see the right side, a light blue picture. The male, he has having that sort of pagadi, you call it, but it is actually a Dumala. Look at the way the female is also having that kirpan because the Guru has given that. Guru has given that right to the female at the time when the female reputation with the status was not good. The Guru has given the kirpan to the females. You have that right to protect yourself as well as to others. And we'll talk about that. There comes the 5 Ks of any Sikh, a baptized Sikh, the person who has taken a Amrit. He has to have those 5 Ks. The first left hand side K says Kanga, which is a comb made up of just wooden, right? So he has to always have to have that Kanga in his hairs, and he can use for hairs as well as for beard. Second comes is Kada. This is the Kada. And that is made up of iron, Sarvlo, we called it. The significance of this is that whenever you are doing a corruption, whenever you are taking a bribe, you always take from the right hand side or the left hand side. This Kada will tell you that you are a Sikh of a Guru. You cannot have be a dishonest to anyone. Then the comes out the kesh, the hairs, the beard hairs as well as the head hairs. So this is something called as the significance of Guru. So we are not allowed to cut our hairs. We have to protect our hairs, take care of those hairs. Even when we comb those dead hairs which are coming from the hair, we have to have somewhere reserve them, and then we can give it to fire or something like that. Then comes the kirpan. That is a wonderful K. Shastra also we called as kirpa an. This is a sandhi of two words, kirpa plus an. Kirpa of that Guru Sahib, and an, the izzat, the reputation of others. Now, let me clearly tell you one thing. This kirpan is not for yourself. Yes, it is there for yourself when you are at that scenario. But you have to warn someone. Hey, I have kirpan. I'm warning you. Please go ahead. If he has pistol in his hand or a kirpan in his hand. But the first thing which comes to use this is for others. If you're finding a female, any men, women, their life is at danger, you can use this kirpan for others. And then comes the kachhera, the undergarments, and Guru has said that you cannot be characterless. If you have married to one woman, the person who is the females who are elder to you, they are just like your mothers and your bhabis, and the female who are younger to you, they are your daughters and your sisters, small sisters. This is 5K, a baptized Sikh is there. Now let's come to the language. Anybody can tell what is written right away on the screen?
Punjabi,
Mm-hmm.
Ma,
Mm-hmm.
Geli.
Absolutely right, Nirmala ma'am. It is Punjabi Ma Boli.
Boli. Okay.
Ma Boli. So we have in Punjab, we have a mother tongue which is Punjabi, absolutely. Right? We have other languages also spoken. We have Hindi is also spoken. English is also being spoken. Somewhere Farsi is there, right? But Punjabi is our mother tongue. Now, again, coming to the part of that in what language Guru Granth Sahib has been written, there are about 13 languages inside a Guru Granth Sahib which has been written. We have Gujarati, we have Varanasi, what you call as Banarsi. So there are 13 languages which has been, and the entire Guru Granth Sahib has been written in Gurmukhi. Gurmukhi script is there which has been written. Now, just sharing few facts about Guru Granth Sahib. There are 1430 pages. Now, a normal Greek man can say pages, but we always say they are angs. They are the parts of Guru. Because for a Sikh, Shabad Guru is the Guru, right? Whatever which is written in the Guru Granth Sahib is our Guru. So that means if we are reciting prayers in the morning, Guru says that whatever you are reciting, you should absolutely implement it on your life. That is the only importance if you're reciting Bani, Gurbani we called as. So this Guru Granth Sahib Ji has Gurbani from 6 Gurus, 15 Bhagats are there, 11 Bhatts are there, and 3 Gursikhs are there. They all have contributed for Guru Granth Sahib. Again, a small quiz time. How to say thank you in Punjabi? Oh, that is coming out of the syllabus.
Dhanyavad, but something else in Punjabi.
So it's almost similar. You would have said dhanyavad. It is tanwad.
Tanvad.
Shukrana. Shukriya. Right?
Shukriya.
Now, Punjabi, you say good morning. But what is the universal greetings in Punjabi? Universal greetings. At any time you can say that.
Namaste.
In Punjabi. Absolutely yes, Sitesh. Sat Sri Akal. Sat Sri Akal. Namaste is absolutely in Hindi, but in Punjabi you say Sat Sri Akal. That's a universal greeting. Now let's talk about business and industry. Sitesh, are we good to go to right now?
Yes, sir, absolutely.
Right. So if we talk about the Punjab's economic contribution, Punjab contributes about 2.8 to 3% of the India's GDP. It is absolutely top agri-industrial state, but apart from agriculture, so agriculture contributing 25 to 30% of the India's wheat, right? And contributes about 10 to 12% of the India's rice. 65% of the population linked to agriculture and allied sectors. That means this entire Punjab, 65% of people are absolutely in agriculture. Strong presence in food processing, dairy, and cold storages. Now, if you talk about textile and apparel, by the way, any person can share one brand name from textile from Punjab, any brand name. Just write in the chat box. If you're knowing any brand from the textiles, Rupa, okay, Rupa, okay. I don't think Rupa is from Punjab. Not sure. Yes, absolutely. Okay, so we'll talk about Ludhiana produces 90% of the India's woolen knitwear. That means still today, if you go to Ludhiana streets, every third or fourth house is manufacturing shawls, the winter suits, the track suits. Top 3 textile hubs in North India, Punjab. Major export sector for the state. Now that will be astonishing facts for all of you, my dear friends. Yes, Vardhan. Absolutely said, Neha. Now, sports, when you talk about sports, Monte Carlo, exactly. We will definitely visit Neha ma'am. So look at the sports industry contribution from Punjab. Now, only Jalandhar contributes 70% of the India's sports good exports. Now, supplies equipments to Olympics and international tournaments. So we're going to share the brands and you will be astonishing to know that those cricket brands are from Jalandhar. Now, light engineering and auto components, major hub for bicycle parts. Now, the entire bicycles, can you, any guesses up to which price a cycle is manufactured in Ludhiana? Which price, up to which price? Any guesses? A company who is exporting to only to Decathlon in Germany. So they are manufacturing their cycle for 25 lakh rupees. So right from the range of 5 lakhs to 25 lakh rupees, that is the horizon the Ludhiana has for the bicycles. And they are supplying to obviously the Punjab, Hero, Bajaj, TVS and other major auto players. Strong presence in Ludhiana and Mohali. Now, exports 45,000 plus crores are approximately they are exporting in a year from Punjab, from different industries. We have textiles, sports, goods, bicycles, machinery, food products. We have pharma. Now, there comes the startups also. Though Punjab is not contributing that enough for the startups? But yes, we have growing sectors like agri-tech, edtech, logistics, and food processings. They are some startups which are working wonderfully. And the Mohali and Chandigarh region is emerging as startup hubs. So business mindset, Punjabis, they have key insight, relationship driven. Once a relation is built with a Punjabi, it won't die for the last. He will always there with you. He'll be always standing for you. They're high risk taking. The one part is the calculated risk, but they're the high risk taking ability. Even they are not calculating the risks also. Strong work ethic and community networks. There comes a few brands from Punjab. We have Monte Carlo, as Neha ma'am said. We have Pringle sweaters are also there from Ludhiana. We have Hero cycles. We have Swaraj tractors. We have Sonalika tractors. We have Rockman. We have SG bats. They're from Punjab. We have Vardhaman. We have Trident Group. We have Oswal Group. We have Eastman. We have Jindal Industries. We have Verka, born from the food industry. We have Fortis Healthcare, right away from Punjab. We have Mrs. Bector's Cremica. Now, let's share few facts about JCI, that how JCI is present in Punjab. So, the entire Punjab falls in the zone 1 area of JCI. We have about 30 LOs in zone 1, and very, very privileged to, is he there? JC Somen Goel, sir, are you there? ZP for 26. Okay. So we have our 26 ZP JC Somen Goel, a very energetic, very humble person. And as I've already shared, that I have got a opportunity to have attend few trainings with him. And when we talk about the total JCI members, there are about 1,370 members in Zone 1. And when you talk about the contribution, not exactly in Punjab, Sitesh sir. There are few, like we have Ambala and we have Kathal also. So few states are there. So around, I think, maximum 7 to 8 LOs from these places. Otherwise, all are from Punjab only. Now we have a strong contribution past National President 2000. We have JC Mukhinder Singh sir. There are about 8 NVPs who have contributed from Zone 1 for JCI India. And look at the number of national trainers, my dear friends. 55 national trainers they have contributed for JCI India from Zone 1. Few LOs who are doing wonderfully. They are JCI Ludhiana City, my LO, JCI Ludhiana Central, Ludhiana Queens, Ludhiana Phoenix, Ludhiana Genesis, JCI Jalandhar City, JCI Jalandhar, and the Fagwada, the city of JCI leaders who has produced the maximum national leaders from Zone 1 to JCI India. We have JCI Ambala and JCI Kambal and JCI Kathal. These are the few contributing LOs. We have, as we said, 30 LOs are there. Now, few highlighting for Zone 1, specifically for JCI Ludhiana City. Under the dynamic LO president of JC Pushpinder Singh Dhaba, he was LO president in year 2023. JCI Ludhiana City created a history with 350 plus members. Now, biggest LO in the India and second in Asia. That was JCI Ludhiana City in the year 2023. Recognition, there were 14 national awards and recognition being given to the LO president and JCI Ludhiana City. That was a wonderful year. We have now 2 mottos: need blood, call JCI. This was given by PEVP national trainer JC Guru of Gurus, trainers of trainers, JC Raman Nayyar sir. That if you need blood, call JCI. This was the one motto he has given. And in 2024, Har Ghar JCI, This was the motto given by PZP JC Ritesh, sir. So these are the few contributions of Zone 1 for JCI India. Lastly, this is the last part of my workshop, my session, my dear friends. Now, JCI values are there, faith in God. This is 100% aligned with the Punjab spirit. Guru Granth Sahib as eternal Guru, Naam Japna, spiritual discipline, faith combined with action, not isolation, learning spiritual strength with worldly responsibility. Coming to economic justice, Punjab spirit, kirt karo, earn honestly. Farmer, worker, entrepreneur, all respected MSP and family business cultures. Learning is dignity of labor creates prosperity. So economic justice is being aligned with Punjab spirit. Now coming to brotherhood of man, equality beyond caste. When you are sitting to have that langar, you're not finding that the Raja is sitting in on your right. Everyone is equal when they are eating the langar. So equality beyond caste, class, religion, shared festivals. So apart from those festivals, we have those Diwalis, Eid, Ram Navami. We are celebrating all those festivals. Shared grief and shared joy. Global Punjabi diaspora connected by values learning. So you can find Punjabi in Canada, UK, Australia, and they are contributing. If you see towards the Canada, 35% of the parliamentary are Punjabis. The second language is Punjabi in Canada. So service, seva without recognition. The people who are going to flood areas or the people who are going to the earthquake areas to help people, they do not want their names to be printed on the headlines of the newspapers. Not at all. They do not want those recognition. Even if you find people, they are doing lot and lot of sevas, but they do not want their name to come in the front. Gupt seva is there. So disaster relief, community kitchens, volunteerism, services seen as strength, not clarity, learning. Punjab lives leadership through service. Lastly, few more values have been aligned. Entrepreneurship, risk taking, as I've said, the Punjabis are big time risk takers. Resilience. See, we find resilient from where? From Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj. He has lost the entire family, but he has not lost his hope. He do meditation that after that also. Then also he said that to work to do service for others. And from there, from the challenging times, Punjabis, they know how to bounce back. Scale thinking from villages to global markets. Strong referral and relationship culture. Learning is Punjab is entrepreneurship powered by values. Lastly, rules of law, sick concept, and justice and fairness. Absolutely, yes. Justice for all, equality for all. That's a law. Resistance to oppression. If something wrong is happening, you will find the first Punjabi to say, to have that voice, oh, do not do that. That's again humanity. First, anywhere else, you'll find that sick person to raise his voice for something happening wrong. Maharaja Ranjit Singh's inclusive governance. Every religion was there in his cabinet ministry. True leadership is firm, fair, and people centric. We need to understand this. With this, that comes to the end of this workshop for Punjab. Before wrapping up this session, I want one word away taken from today's session right in the chat box. What is that one word? Now, I want everyone to kindly participate, please. What is that one word you are taking back from this session? Passionate Punjabi, proudly representing his land, okay? Uh, not about me, but something which you got inspired and you're taking back from here, going to implement in your life, something like that. I'll be more happy for that. What is one word? Okay. Kirt karo. Wonderful. Oh, thank you, ma'am. But again, implementation is very, very important. What we are going to implement in our life. And with this, I would like to have my sincere gratitude to Sitesh sir. Hospitality, absolutely, yes. Thank you so much, Sitesh sir, for giving me this opportunity to represent my land of contribution, my land of leadership hub. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much, JCI IPS Talwar ji, for such a powerful and enriching session. You helped us understand Punjab not just through history or facts, but through its values, strength, and leadership mindset. We now invite our participants to share their questions, reflections, or key takeaways from today's session. Please feel free to unmute and post your feedback or if you have any questions. The floor is open.
Sir, I have a question. Down south, bride is sort of overdecked with gold jewelry. But in Punjab, I find gold doesn't take that much of prominence. It's more of stones, silver, diamonds, things like that. Am I mistaken?
No, ma'am. Gold has its significance. Whenever there is a Punjabi marriage is there, I think 2 days prior, a mother and a son will go to the bank, open the lock, and from there they bring the entire gold jewelry. Because gold is absolutely, it has been there. You'll find in the marriages in a wonderful way. It is there.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Can we have any feedback from anyone? Sir, I had a feedback. This program was started for sessions like these. I absolutely loved the way you passionately took up the challenge initially, and I feel a resemblance to the movie Sholay when it was released. In the initial week, it didn't find any success, but I would say the loss is for those who have not attended. I feel very proud that we took up this challenge, and I'm very proud that you took a session on Punjab. I love the passion, the enthusiasm, the wholehearted efforts that you have put in. So that has been very inspiring to me. And I still feel audiences doesn't matter. The quality of people who have attended, I think a lot of trainers have attended the session that I am very proud of. So this will always be etched in the history books of JCI Triprayar that such a passionate training session was taken. Sorry for those who couldn't attend and be part of it. Thank you so much, sir.
No worries, sir. No, we have been taught that quality matters. Numbers maybe come around to a bigger way, but when you have a quality, see the people, they were interested to listen. So for us, those quality members are absolutely okay for us.
Right. Thank you so much, sir. Punjab stands as a powerful example for how faith, resilience, and responsibility can shape generations of leaders. India Incredible is about building understanding before opinion and pride through knowledge. And today, Punjab added a bold and inspiring chapter to the journey. And now invite our past president, JCA Senator Nirmala Parameswaran, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Chair. First of all, let me tell you, it was a what you call firebrand session. And as a trainer, you've just really excelled yourself. And I think I congratulate you because you're an IPS officer also. So my respects to you. Okay. So respected leaders, dear JCs and friends, on behalf of JCI Triprayar and the entire India Incredible team, it is an honor today for me to propose this vote of thanks for today's most inspiring session on Punjab. My heartfelt gratitude from the bottom of my heart on behalf of Triprayar and myself to JC Inderpal Singh sir, who's a JCI national trainer, JCI India national trainer, and an IPS officer for delivering this firebrand session. Yep.
So,
great.
ma'am, I need to correct because I'm not an IPS officer. Since my name says Inderpal Singh Talwar,
Yeah.
so my short name is IPS.
Okay. That's it. Okay, I stand corrected.
But this way, everybody, remember me, So that is the way. So I need to correct myself that I'm not an IPS officer. My name says I am IPS Talwar. Thank you.
Okay, I stand corrected, but still, my respects to you. And your session has truly reflected the courage, resilience, and leadership qualities, along with hospitality ethos of Punjab. Your insights were practical, powerful, and deeply impactful. I think all who attended has been impacted by your session. On behalf of JCI Triprayar, I thank all the JCs, non-JCs who joined us from here, Kerala and outside Kerala. Your presence, engagement, and reflections made the session meaningful and vibrant. Before I close, let me give a special word of appreciation to the organizing team of JCI Triprayar, led by our president, JC Sitesh, for their dedication and seamless execution of this program. Thank you, sir, and we would love to meet you in person also. Thank you, thank you. Welcome to Kerala.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you, Nirmal ma'am, for the wonderful wisdom of words. Thank you again, Sitesh, for giving this opportunity to represent my land of contributions, Punjab. And anytime when JCI Triprayar needs my services, I'll be always there for. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. As we continue our India incredible journey, let us remember to lead India tomorrow, we must first know India today. Thank you all for being part of this session. India incredible, know India, feel India, lead India. Jai Hind. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. Good night.
Good night.
Thank you. Good night.